Greetings, royal queens and kings. It's your host, Queen Tulsa, and welcome back to the Queen Tulsa Show. We are definitely here tonight, child. Child, these YouTube streets definitely. These YouTube streets are definitely lit. Child, we got people out here just really letting it out. And child, they said that Kimmy barely got teeth in her mouth. Child, that's what they said. You know. I mean, but okay, yeah, child. They said Kimmy got a few teeth in her mouth. I was like, wow. I don't never hear her talking about that she's gonna bite down into a steak. And there's no shade to anybody that has dentures out there, but child, they said that Kimmy barely got teeth in her mouth. I was like, what? They said, yeah. I said, no. I said, how you know? They said, Jag told us. And then apparently, when she went to Las Vegas, I guess she was really going there so she could really have some fun. You know what I mean? Shout out to our royal member, One, my brother in Christ. Yes, let's go. Absolutely, we are here. Child, they said that Kimmy is over there gumming things down, honey. And I was like, what? They said, yeah. I said, what? No way. Okay. Now, let's get into this. Child, I went over to Jack's place. And first I was in the chat. And then I hit that StreamYard link. And I realized that I was blocked. So I called her. And if you watch her channel, you'll hear her telling me to stop calling her phone. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. But, I wasn't coming over there for anything. But when I heard the people said that Kimmy is over there gumming down, honey, girl. I said, was it like this? They said no. I said, was it like this? They said no. I said, what was it like? I said, what was it like, ladies and gentlemen? Uh-huh. Baby, that's the look they gave me, honey. I said, no way. I said, not the person that wanted to be in charge, not Miss Investor, okay? Not Miss Invest. Oh my God, my sister Jag. Listen, I just wanted to be there for my sister. My sister, you know. Girl, I was like, girl, everybody just on that bus, ain't they? They on that bus, girl. I said, girl, everybody riding the bus this evening, honey. I said, girl, it's enough for 'em. Look, hold on, what other photo? Yes, honey. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Okay, get into it. Baby, get into it. Everybody ready to get on the bus. Everybody is ready to get on the bus. Honey, the bus showed up and everybody was ready. Absolutely. It's the season of swallowing. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you? Listen here, honey. That everybody's going to be swallowed and stuck on that bus. Who y'all think's going to be driving this bus? Let me know in the comments who's driving the bus. Which one? Which one of these demonic teas are gonna be driving that bus, honey? Y'all see them? Y'all got a selection. You got 2, 4, 6 people plus them teeth. Don't forget the teeth. Don't forget Kimmy's teeth. Uh huh. Uh huh. And here, It is no shade. I don't know how the woman lost her teeth. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a few family members up in my family that's lost their teeth. Okay. But we're not going to say how. Uh huh. Uh huh. Absolutely. Honey, I said, let me get in here. Everybody was live. Okay, get into it. Number 24 in the building. Please hit the like. Oh, so y'all been hitting that like. Yes, hit that like, hit that share, honey. And listen, should I come back tonight, honey? Should I, child, should I come back tonight? Deanna says ain't none of them got a list. How many teeth is she missing? Is that is that Kimmy right there? Is that you? Should I drop the link, honey? Should I drop that link here? Let me drop this cash app. Hold on, girl. Before we get into the foolishness, okay. Before we get up into the foolishness tonight, baby, listen here. Before we get up into the foolishness tonight, baby, let me go ahead and make sure the cash apps are cash app. Okay. Can we hashtag receipts? Okay. And listen here, I want you guys to subscribe to my backup channel. We're only about 5 or 6 away from being monetized on Next Case with Queen Tulsa. That's the channel that you need to follow. Follow, subscribe, listen here. It goes down over there. Okay, we're going to keep it clean and keep it neat and tight per usual over here. As we know, the others are getting around very loose. Okay, listen here. It's nothing loose about me, honey. Not even my lips, honey. And listen, the thing is, I can hold a secret. Like, I'm down to earth. And and listen, I told her, I said, ma'am, I'm very down to earth. And we want to know, listen here, have you guys, listen in the chat, how many people going to fit on this bus? How many people's going to fit on this bus? Let me know who's all going to fit on this bus. Baby, they got 3 rows, honey. Baby, they got 3 rows. Beep, beep. Who's got the keys to the Jeep? Let's get on. And who comes? And guess who pops out? Girl, the people that need to be on there. Okay. 8? You said 8? Okay, so 8 people can fit on there? Uh-huh. Yeah. The bus, honey. Yes, hunty. The bus. How many can fit on there? How many y'all think can fit on there? Do y'all think that they all can fit up on there? Uh-huh. We're gonna need a bus monitor. Is it enough room for the bus monitor to be on there? Can we get a bus monitor? Baby, you know we need a bus monitor. Okay, hold on. Where's the vehicle? Where is the vehicle? Is it push start? Press 1 if you think it's push start. Press 2 if you don't think it is. Press 1 if you think it's push start. They don't need no keys. They can use their big Flintstones. Who can use their big Flintstone feet? These people? You talking about these people right here? These individuals? We got Scatty, Caddy, Medusa up there. We got Teethless Kimmy up there. We've got I Want to Celebrate Every Religion up there. And then we got the IHOP. Hold on. Baby, we got the IHOP, honey. The IHOP Showdown. And then we got My Eyes on You, Chicago. I got my eye on you. Okay, I've got an eye. I've got an eye. I've got an eye. And I hope that you can see. Come on, I see a record deal. I see a scam. Get into it. Girl, moving right along, honey. Alexis Jade is up in the building. Hey, Alexis Jade, did you hit that cash app while you were here sniggling and giggling and doing all that, honey? It's a link right there, girl. Hit that link. Hit that link, whether if you're in Queen Tulsa or Next Case with Queen Tulsa. And listen, we need you guys to go ahead and giggle right on over the Next Case with Queen Tulsa and give us a lovely subscribe. Okay, get into that part. Okay, can we get a lovely subscribe on this beautiful Saturday night? Okay, And this is how we're rocking out. Okay. Listen here. Let me go over here. Oh, we have 493. We only need 7 people. 7 people, get on over here and subscribe to Next Case with Queen Tulsa. If you ready for the and giggles, baby, we are going to do all. We're going to carry on this channel. Next Case with Queen Tulsa. Listen here. This is the Pray for You channel, the Queen Tulsa. That right with the horse, the black horse. I'm coming at you like a dark horse. That is the. I'm going to pray for you. Next Case with Queen Tulsa, baby, you're gonna have to pray for me. Pray for me. I'm a backsliding or pray for me. You know, I'm giving Sonya Nancy up on there, okay? I'm definitely giving Sonya Nancy. I'm a backslider. Absolutely. But I'll be doing it on that page. Uh-huh. Oh, absolutely. I'm a backslider. Yes. Let's get into it. Can we get it? Here, Sonya Nancy. What was that? The church testimony? Church. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let's get into it. Uh-huh. Let's get into it. Oh, hopefully.
Hi, my name is Sonya Nancy. And I'm a backslider. Y'all pray for me. Bible says the food makes the mind out of God. He's not to be played with. And food and heart serve there's no God, but God is real. I come home drunk from school, laying up with men, out there prostituting, having all sex in my mouth, licking in bars.
Yes. Okay, so we need the church testimony. Yes. Testimony gone wrong. Just testimony gone. So, okay. All right, now I need y'all to get into it. I need y'all to get into it.
Come home drunk from school.
No, where is the song? Give me 1 second, you all. I gotta get amped up for the night. This is gonna be a long night. I already see it. Yeah, let's get into it.
Hi, my name is Sonya Nancy, and I'm a backslider. Y'all pray for me. I just come home drunk.
Life Chronicles.
Laying up with men, out there prostituting, licking in bars.
Let me bring my baby in.
Pray for me. I'm a backslider, y'all. Pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for me. I'm a backslider, y'all. I come home drunk from school. Pray for me.
Pray for me.
I'll be prostitute, laying up with men. Pray for me.
Yes, hunty. Listen here, you ready for a little hunty, a little stunty? Let's do it. We got Debbie Jones's them bows. Listen here, all the way from Detroit. Listen here. Even in Detroit, you can lick these bows. Okay.
Hi, my name is Sonya Nancy.
Hey, Sonya. Oh, slaughter these bows. Yeah, tell me again. What else? Whoa. Hey.
Pray for me. I'm a backslider, y'all. Pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for me. I'm a backslider, y'all. I come home drunk from school. Pray for me. Pray for me. I'll be a prostitute.
All right. These individuals are over there licking the windows. Okay. Now moving right along. Okay. They are over there licking those windows in that bus. How many people do y'all think can fit on that bus? How many people can fit on that bus? We need to know. How many people can fit on this bus? We need to know. Can all of them fit up on that bus? We need to know. And then there's got to be a chaperone. Like I said, who wants to take the job of being the chaperone? Who want to be the chaperone with these individuals? Okay, we going on a field trip, girl. We only going grocery shopping, but child, we gotta call it a field trip, because these individuals are very much so unhinged, honey, and we gotta make sure everybody's seatbelt is working. Okay, is your seatbelt on, baby? Buckle up. We gotta buckle it up, honey. Oh, absolutely. We just come by here to have a good time. Listen, I need to know, can all of these individuals fit on this bus? Can they fit? Can can they fit on this bus, y'all? All those individuals? We're gonna do a sister act 3 or a sister act 4, honey. I'm gonna be Sister Mary Clarence, honey. Sister Mary Clarence. I'm a performer. I'm definitely the performers. The likes are liking. Yes. Come on. We appreciate you all. We really do, but we really want to know. What we really want to know is how many of them can fit on this bus. A few of them are thick, honey, got hips. Okay, hipsy, dipsy. Okay. Uh-huh. I could see all of them on there. I could see all of them on there. Who y'all think the driver's gonna be? Who y'all think that's gonna want to drive? Y'all tell me who y'all think that's gonna want to drive. Which one of them gonna want to drive the bus? Baby, they got them clean rims up on there, girl. All black. Come on, get into it. Girl, styling and profiling. I believe Kimmy would be driving. She wants to be in charge. I want somebody to hide her teeth from her. Hide Kimmy's teeth from her. It stops here. Her life come up, baby. I put the link down. I put the link down. Her life, definitely, period. It definitely stops here. And thank you so much. Let's go ahead and give my baby a thank you right quick. And let's see if she comes on up. And shout out to y'all for hitting that cash app. Get into it. Hit the cash app. Let's go. Thank you all so much for supporting Queen Tulsa, the show, whether it's a like, a share, a subscribe, a cash app, a PayPal, or a Zelle. Thank you for coming by and watching the show. And this is your commercial for being acknowledged for just being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you, who would be watching? Thank you for tuning in. Absolutely. We love a good old piece of donation up over here, baby. So don't y'all be afraid. Y'all see it on the screen. It is $ beautiful 070707. Okay. Now, what I wanted to know was how many of our friends, okay, what I want to know is how many of our friends are going to be able to make it up on this bus? How many of our friends do y'all think are going to fit on the bus? That was the question. Do we think it's all of them that are going to get on here? Or is it half of them? Do y'all like the rims? They just don't have no tinted windows. That way we can see them licking on those windows, honey. We'll be able to see them licking on the windows. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. Bring you up? I did. Hit the link. You gotta hit the link, boo. Here, I'm gonna
Hey, Queen Tulsa.
Hey, baby, how
I'm fine. I'm about to
are
hook up the
you?
internet. I was on my phone, my internet, and now I'm supposed to hook you up to my Wi-Fi. But yes, honey.
Child, we got
Hood Life Chronicles in the building, and just like y'all can do, we can do it, and we can do it better. But sis, I've always been supporting you. I like what you do, and we fall in, we fall out, but we family. Okay,
that's
and
right.
you know I like to donate a mean cash app, honey, because even if I'm on your live or you on mine, I always donate to you. Yep,
See
is that
me,
not correct?
cash
I wish my computer was better or yours. I don't know. We in the woods. You see what I'm saying?
Listen here, I
You
can
hear,
give
baby?
100% testimony to you supported me when I only had 50 subscribers. And listen, we have Hood Light Chronicles in the building. Hood Light Chronicles, introduce yourself to the people. And once you get finished doing that, let's jump into a conversation.
Okay, I am Hood Life Chronicles. I came on here basically being a drag channel on All About the Tea, and they was my soul heart, and when they broke down, it just I was upset, and the girl had to vent. And yes, I that's how I got my subscriber count. But after that, I've always been kind of a drag channel. I've tried to change my demeanor, but this is who Hood Life Chronicles is. And yeah, me and Teresa went drag sessions, honey. Go look it up for at least a good 3 months. And then I just decided to be like, you know what? I'm bigger and better than this. I got more going on in my personal life than this what this YouTube check pay me. Let's be real. So that's I'm trying to get back into that because guess what? When you go through life, you got to have multiple streams and you on income. And guess what? This is just a portion of a big picture, okay? But I put my blood, sweat, and tears for 3 years on this site, 2 to 3 years on this site. And guess what? I'm not easily to be deterred from it. Okay? Yes, I have a job and I make good money. Okay? Let's be clear. And I don't mind donating. I've done a lot of, Queen Tulsa will tell you, and so would be the subscribers. I've done a lot of money to give back to what y'all giving to me. And I'm just blessed to be here. And guess what? I'm back on the scene, and it is what the fuck it is, bitch.
All right, so no introduction needed. There is Hood Life Chronicles, okay? Listen here. If you all want to ask her questions, you can send her a cash app. Send her a cash app. Let them know what your cash app is. Because my thing is, I
My
feel like
cash is Hood Life Chronicles, but let's pay the queen, honey. Let's pay the host of the Moses, which is the beautiful 0707 Queen
that particular part.
Tulsa. And let me tell you, I have told her in many instances, she more woman than me. Cause sometimes I be hood nigga shit. That's how I be. You would think I'm a nigga on a lot of stuff that I say and what I do. Yeah, I've already seen a couple of my videos. I sound like a nigga on the streets. But I have to give homage to the queen at hand. Don't if you send it to me, I'ma send it to her. So go ahead and send it to the beautiful 0707 Queen Tulsa.
Period. And
Yes.
thank you for that. Listen,
Yes.
and I appreciate. Listen here, I love the hood. I love the professional. I love everything about you. And this is the thing. We may have, given commentary and did banter and things like that, but that's simply what it is. And I think a lot of people don't understand what
Well,
being a
they trying to
creator.
do it, and we've been doing it. Girl,
Been
don't
doing
try to
it.
do it
Been
now.
doing
We
it.
been doing it, bitch.
Been in the game and got good. Listen, our teachers,
Please.
listen, our teachers that bust us in and broke us in, they were way better than how they do it now. I can say that. Okay. Hey, Norris County.
Exactly.
Yeah, we didn't get
Exactly. It's
hazed and
about
all
supporting
that.
each other. Me, sometimes Queen Sauce can come at me in the wrong way. I might be on my period or whatever. She might be on her period or whatever. And we might come at each other and look like we dragging each other. Guess what? We're going to be falling back in, bitch. Because, it's all love over here. But I've been watching you, and Queen Tulsa has always been doing it. That's why she had 3,800 subscribers, her niece. Somebody likes her. Y'all try to make it and probably put her down another. I remember when we did the funeral, and that is one of the few things that I really regret in my life, being a part of that, even know this young lady, and
Mhm.
or even the whole situation with the trans community and everything. And I have trans friends too, and I'm just saying,
Let me just
this
ask you a
lady
question
has
right
taught
quick.
me.
Let me ask you a question right quick.
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was over?
I just wanted to know if you've ever been swallowed up. Okay.
Girl, I recently heard that and I was speechless. It's almost like God spoke
Mm.
before, like 10 years before. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
That was years before. And look at
Hallelujah.
where we're at now.
Mm-hmm.
Those words, every is a lot. But this is another thing why I get so upset about people attacking our community, Tulsa, is because I remember people that died. There was a video where it's a movie on Lifetime, and that resonated with me. People died, just like black people died, us to be in a community, an accepted community. Guess what? In the LGBTQ community, they did the same thing as Martin Luther King and a whole lot of other Rosa Parks, a whole lot of other people that died for their rights.
Mm-hmm.
Even though she died when she older, she could have died at that point. You know what I'm saying? But she made a print in society, and that's the way the LGBT community has done. We should not be a bondage from society because we make a mistake. And that was my thing with Kimmy. I don't care if Jag is doing fornication or whatever. Nobody can point a finger at anyone. We should not be judging anyone because we
Right.
all
Hold on.
have sin, and no sin is greater than the other, whether it's a white lie or whether it's murder. No, the Bible says no sin is greater than the other. Sin is sin. So how you gonna sit here and judge anybody, whether it's SIP or whatever or whoever, on sin when we all sin daily? Sometimes we sin and we don't even know when we sin. So when I pray to God next for forgiveness of my sins, I ask for the knowingly and the unknowingly. Because I know I'm unknowingly sinning. I don't even know I'm sinning. Let's be clear. But yeah, there is some sins I know I'm sinning. And I say that. I stand on my shit.
and that's just that on that. But let me ask you this. So we have Kimmy and Jaguar. So Kimmy is has really shown her slip. What are your thoughts about that?
I think Kimmy thought she was going into a great opportunity with someone that presented a great opportunity to her. But that person didn't really truly know her. But I feel like the relationship that her and Jag was a sincere relationship, but I feel like she was basically an attachment to Jag. Not that she wanted to be a person of her own or being a consecrator on her own. I feel like if that's what she wanted to do, she should have told Jack that from the get go. You see what I'm saying? Then things
Uh-huh.
probably could have been different. But it basically looked like she was her assistant or she was doing the leg work for Jag. So when she wants to get off on her own for whatever reason, then I think that was the shakeup. But basically, the person, the thing that she thought she was getting into, that she sold Jag out for, also not shortly understood the situation and basically dismissed it her. And that is the whole horrible thing of it, because it looked like you was an opposition from the start. You was an op from the start. Like you was just a person in the situation from a start. Now, with that, yes, Kimmy got one channel monetized and she's a few on the other being monetized. And I want everybody to go subscribe to that channel. I think she got over a little over 900. I'm already subscribed to all her channels because this is what a bad bitch do. And I want her to get to
You
those
better
thousand
say
subscribers.
that.
I want her to get to those thousand subscribers. She already got one channel monetized. Let's monetize all three of her motherfucking channels. Okay? Because she deserved that. You know what I'm saying? Now, what she do after that, that's on her. But that was, I feel like, she still have a genuine relationship with Jag, and I'm not gonna talk against that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it was other people in there doing shit, whatever, for their own reasons. I feel like if a bitch did that to me, if that was me and you, and a bitch did that to me, I'd be like,
Well,
Tulsa,
see, first of all, they couldn't even.
man,
They
I'm
couldn't.
fucking sorry, bitch. Can you forgive me? Or what we gotta do to make this shit right, bitch? Cause you was down for me. You fucking took care of my dirty shit. I was sitting here and you was sitting here fighting bitches. Like sitting here.
Listen, but let's. I don't think you know this. So, did you know that this was an investment for Kimmy? It wasn't just like a genuine, oh, I just want to help you. It's no, I'm helping you with
On what part? You
stipulations.
gotta be specific on what part you
Okay,
talking about. Jag
so
or the ox.
on Jag. So this is on Jag. So Kimmy was making it seem like she was there for Jag and that this is my sister and things like that. But all the while, Jag was an investment. She said that she was investing into her because she was looking for a return. Once she
You
realized that
gotta
there
say
was
her. You gotta say Pacific, Tulsa. When you say she was in investment, who is she and her?
okay, so Kimmy looked at Jaguar as an investment, right? So being her right
But she
wing,
didn't tell Jaguar that though. Truly, of course.
no, she took it. She put it as Jaguar as like, okay, so it's this business, like we gonna. No, she put it as though like, we gonna get you back out there. People need to know more about you and things like that. She put it out there like that, like she was just on Jack's team. She was trying to unmask people,
I
but
follow
really,
that. I follow that. But
but
what
really,
was
what the fuck are we unmasking? Why can't Jag just be in a cool zone? When we were doing a court thing, I feel like Jag was in a good headspace and we were on to something. But you had Kimmy that wanted to be in charge. Soon as I left, did you notice any difference? Be honest. Keep it real.
well when she said Kimmy, remember when they took her out the pool and shit? She said Kimmy was in charge. Girl, I was like, who the fuck is Kimmy? And Kimmy never came back up until Jaguar got out.
But Pete, this out.
Then
Let's stay
Kimmy
right.
came back.
Hold on. Let's stay right there. Was I still around when Jaguar got locked up at that pool?
Yes, you was. You
On her
are a
birthday.
true, genuine person. I can sit here and say this on my children's life. This is a true, genuine person. And she was talking shit on you. And I said, Jag, you need to talk to Tulsa. And I told you, you need to talk to Jag because I'm getting a lot of love there, but there's a lot of energies that people going in there and saying woo woo. And then y'all got back in, remember? Because you was talking shit on her. And then you talked to her, y'all had a discussion, and everything was good. But then
Yep.
she let these other people come in there. And that's the thing. You can't have too many people in your circle, and she keep doing that shit. But then you had these other people coming in, and then it's like, who the fuck are these people? The bottom line is, Tulsa, your name stand on its own. Let's be clear.
Exactly.
Tulsa
Hello.
got 3,800 subscribers. Tulsa been doing this less than me. Okay. She is consistent with her shit. I don't have to be on YouTube. Okay. I don't.
Hmm.
Because I make good motherfucking money. Let's be clear. I make six figures on my jobs alone. Okay.
Let's be
So
motherfucking
let's
clear.
be motherfucking clear. But
Clear.
I mean, yeah, I go on here, I come out with really truth. I don't really go and do that, but I got other stuff going in other sectors, financial sectors and other sectors. Y'all don't even fucking know about it. I might bring it to our sector when I feel comfortable, but
Right.
nah. So, and there's a lot of people on YouTube trying to finance on that, but I don't have no respect for bitches that play in my motherfucking face.
Uh-oh, hoodie, where you at? Uh-oh. We got hoodie out there in the bushes, child. Hoodie, where you go? Is somebody trying to? Oh, she must have got a phone call or something. But child, get into it. Get into it. I mean, when you talk about when Jaguar had got locked up, girl, Kimmy
Guess what?
just
I still got my
okay. You in and out, baby.
I'll back later. I'm gaining subscribers, honey, on a
Period.
daily. Talking
Listen,
about y'all shit, I'm gaining subscribers because I'm talking about the shit. But there's some bitches that I will not talk about. There's some bitches I will not talk about because I see what the fuck you doing. And that's not fucking cool. You playing in my motherfucking. I don't like bitches that play in my motherfucking face. So I don't have no respect for bitches that play in my motherfucking face because you don't want me playing yours. Is that what you said?
shit,
That's
you
what
better
I
go
said. It's
play in my
bullshit.
pussy. Stop playing in my face. Hello.
Don't play in my motherfucker. But I be listening to you on your music, everything, Tulsa. Man, I was like, I gotta support my bitch. This my bitch right here. Okay. This my bitch
Period.
right here. We probably 8 hours from here. We can do a meet and greet. This is my bitch right here. We fall in, we fall out, and y'all don't like it. I don't give a fuck. Cause guess what?
Are,
YouTube don't pay my motherfucking bills. YouTube don't pay my motherfucking salary. I can probably pay a couple of y'all motherfucking salaries. Let's be clear.
let's be
Let's be
clear.
clear. If I
Clear.
throw money out like the ops, I I can. I have. It is what it is. I
It
put my
is.
energy in when I get my motherfucking money, bitch. The fuck? I make good money on what the fuck I do. But YouTube is good, but I can sit here and talk, but then I see a lot of stuff going on. I just don't talk about the shit, but it is what it is. But as for Tulsa, what you want to talk about? We gonna talk about it or not? If I don't feel comfortable talk about it, but if it's talking about a specific person on the ops, I don't want to talk about them. I don't want to mention them because they don't even matter to me. But Jaguar, yes, let's talk about it.
Okay, so let me
The
ask you
stuff
this.
in our sector that's been going on, let's talk about it. I like
Absolutely.
Kimmy. I really truly like Kimmy. I think Kimmy got the fuck caught up. And I feel like she needs to go back to Jag. Jag did have truly genuine love for her. Know that relationships what person. Somebody put it in my comments. When you're saying Kimmy should go back to a toxic person, guess what? We all encounter toxic people in our life. Some of our family members are toxic people. Toxic people need love too. So you think it's because I know I have a family member that's toxic that I'm not gonna love them as I've loved them before? Then I'm a fake bitch if I don't love them like that. You see what I'm saying? So no, I can't even answer that like that. I'm answering it now like that. But no, if she toxic and they have a relationship, then you be down with your people. This is what I told that person. I said, I got family members that's toxic. That don't mean they not my family. That don't mean I'm not supposed to love them. Toxic people need love too. Let's be clear. A lot
Like,
of us got a little piece of toxic in our motherfucking ass. Let's be clear.
well, listen, Hoodie, let me know how many people you think can fit on this bus. How many people going to fit on there?
I don't want to talk about that bus because I have a special needs child and I'm not gonna talk about that bus. So we're not gonna go there, okay?
Okay, so we're not going to go
And
there, but
he's not on this bus. Let's be clear. He's not on that bus. My child don't. The only time my child ride a bus is on a field trip, and my child got a whole bus when he go on a motherfucking field trip because he that child. Okay, but when my child goes to school,
listen.
no, he is personally dropped off and picked
Uh-huh.
up. I pay good money for my child to be taken care of, but when he goes on a field trip, that's on the day discretion. But guess what? He got a whole motherfucking bus on his motherfucking own because he got that motherfucking mama who is that bitch.
Right, but
Okay?
his bus is longer. But let's
So
go
I
ahead.
don't want to speak on that.
Yeah, so
I definitely can't speak on
we
that.
gonna go ahead and pull on around, okay? Now, okay, so
Girl, talk the real. Let's talk the real business. What you really want to talk about, Tulsa?
okay, let's talk about the real. How about this? What did I want to bring? Okay, so let's talk about fatal attractions. Let's talk about um trauma bonded relationships. And how long do you have to be with a person before you give up the goods?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Oh, you hot in the panties.
If I feel you and I want to fuck and my hormones is up, I'm a fuck. And that was my thing on my live. You didn't listen to my live before. When Kimmy was talking shit on Jaguar, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck what Kimmy say. If you want, you already told me you already told the whole world, YouTube streets, your nigga can't get up, right? If you want to live in that destitute life, that's your ass. But guess what, bitch? I'm about to get my group. Oh, how? And there's nothing wrong with that. Our community is promiscuous. Okay? We love to come. We love to be pleased. We love our sexuality. There's nothing wrong with that. What my thing was, Kimmy, you there? She
Yeah, I'm
was
here.
trying to make it look like Jag was a fucking hoe. If Jag a hoe, we all a motherfucking hoe. Let's be clear. So I was trying to get this song I heard in the 90s. I thought it was Machiavelli. It's called Splackavelli. I had told somebody, if y'all tell me who it was, then I would have cashed out $25. Nobody, girl, you could have got on that $25. Nobody can give me that. But I looked it up. I even talked to a DJ, my DJ friend and shit. And he like, what? You crazy, whatever. Honey, I kept searching. I got it. It's called Splackavelli. And it's on my community tab. Y'all listen to it. But it basically is man that can do you right when your husband or your boyfriend ain't pleasing you. And you sitting here sexually frustrated and
Let me
trying to
ask
deal with
you
these.
this. Let me ask you this, her life. So, do you think that Kimmy is sexually frustrated? That's why she's always coming online, upset, bitter, and trying to go at people and ready to
See,
block
you
them.
didn't listen to my live, boo. Because what I said is you was sexually frustrated. You already admitted that. But you want to talk to Jag like she a motherfucking hoe. But yeah, you talking to an 18-year-old who sound like he's a 25-year-old. Let's be clear.
Okay.
Kyle talk like he's an old ass motherfucking man. But
Hey, and
he's
with
18.
Glow.
I can still tell he a young. You would have to show me your motherfucking ID before I tell you my secrets
Honey,
with my husband. Okay.
and then know what Glow showed up, boo.
Hey, Glow. Hey, that's my moderator. She already know where I'm at. We talk. Okay. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this. Thank you, Glow. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and please support the channel. You know what I'm saying? Glow, you know. Go
Yeah, I'm about
just
to
had a
drop
recent
you.
birthday. Happy birthday. But let's get back on the situation. So the thing with this is,
Mm-hmm.
bottom line is, I think Kimmy had some sexual frustration because her husband can't perform as he could. And so she started talking to Kai, but she didn't identify who Kai was. And that's where it blew up in her face, and that's why it's blowing up in her face now. But let's be clear. So she did make a
Let's
lot
be
of mistakes.
who?
Okay.
Let's be what?
Huh?
Let's be who? Hood life. You
What?
said let's be who?
I said, let's be clear. She
Okay, there
did at some point. She did identify that you 18 years old. And I ain't gonna fuck with you. I hit you up 5 years later. I didn't like that either because you 50 years old, bitch. So in 5 years, you gonna be 55. He gonna be fucking 25. I don't fuck with nobody my kid's age. I have a
go.
25-year-old and I have a 23-year-old, and I make it clear I don't fuck with anybody that's that age group because I look at you like my son. Now that don't mean I ain't gonna fuck a 33-year-old, 34-year-old, but you ain't gonna be old enough to be my kid. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Feel
that's just
like
me.
yeah, but let me just say this. Even if you are not going to, let's say, perhaps go to bed with them, are you going to be up on the phone telling them how frustrated you are because your man can't rise to the occasion?
When it's online, I would try to identify who they are before I tell them anything. And at her age, I think she would have done that. But I think she was in a low position, and I can understand that. And then when she found out his age, she told it went too late. There was a lot of stuff that went on in between
But
that
let me
we
just say
never
this.
heard and don't want to hear. But at least she acknowledged it and she let that go. But
God,
if Kai tried to hit me up, I would already know his conversation. He couldn't handle a bitch like me. Not just because I'm that bitch or I'm in a certain level, but it's just your conversation. You're talking probably like my kids or younger. I would know, or I would ask your age or try to confirm your age
so you
because
distinguish like the way that he speaks and things like that, that he would not be someone that would be over the age because they have experience. So you would say by the conversation you would hear that he would lack experience. So then you would question his age. Did I hear
I
that
would
right?
question his age on his conversation and require documentation because he talking like my kids talk to me about their girlfriends who do what the what and invested in that who do what the what. So you really you he do sound older. I'm not gonna lie. The dude do sound older. You really can't tell his age. But this is online. I'm not gonna sit if I'm with a man, I'm with a or I have a husband. I'm not gonna sit here and put my shit on front brass, especially if this nigga taking care of me or actually positioning myself in life, and I don't know your fucking age. So basically, you didn't give. He could never give him her whatever her husband giving. I don't know her husband, but
Right. He's an attorney. Oh, he's an attorney. He's a lawyer.
so
Mhm.
my thing is this: she shouldn't even put herself in that position, though. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If I had a husband that is an attorney, you would have to give me a 5 check list. You see what I'm saying? Even
Uh-huh.
if you is my sneaky link or what the fuck ever, I would have to vet you because that's gonna mess up my shit in my motherfucking life. You see what I'm saying? This is
Yep.
my opinion and my opinion only, Tulsa. But I already creeped that shit out. That shit wasn't good. But I do feel like Kai was hurt in the whole situation. I hope Kai got enough support. I think he do have enough support. He seemed like a strong person, but he was still even talking to her even after the fact that this is all stuff that was exposed when really you a young ass motherfucking nigga. Like you 18 years, 19 years old. This is way above you. But when it's a sweetheart, broken heart like that, man, you don't know what that man would do. You see what I'm saying? So that was not handled right. that was not handled appropriate. I'm just gonna be fucking real. And if my kid take his life because of what the fuck you did, I'm gonna make sure your motherfucking ass answer. And that's on period, bitch.
Exactly. Because you know what? He is a kid. And when we talk about us as adults, we can handle social media. Kids can't handle all that pressure. You never
You think I'm
know.
gonna sit here and fuck a 18 years old motherfucker? Man, my kids are 24 and 20. My oldest kid is 24 and 23, and I have my little younger. But you think I know if I'm talking to a 24, 25-year old, but if they my kid age, or they old enough to be my motherfucking kid, I'm not gonna fuck with you. And that's on period because you can't do shit for me. Let's be clear. Cause I'm that bitch. Let's be clear. I got a bachelor's, bitch. I went from cleaning shit, nothing, to cleaning shit, to being a licensed nurse or a social. And I got a bachelor's on my way to a motherfucking nurse break. I don't need a motherfucking bitchhole.com. Yeah, I got these, but guess what? I don't need nobody sitting here bringing me on YouTube about bullshit like that. That's why I'm motherfucking single. Let's be clear. But you ain't gonna sit here and use my motherfucking kids on shit, because guess what? My kids are motherfucking kids that don't match me. The fuck?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna sit here and fuck they friends. The fuck? I look, girl. But guess what? If I have a conversation, I can tell if somebody young or old. Let's be clear. I can
Uh-huh.
tell if they young or fucking old.
Yeah.
You gotta send me some birth certificate. I got too much to lose. You gotta give me ID. You gotta give me a birth certificate. You gotta give me something that I'm gonna get your
That-
ass on. Other
But
than that,
see,
you ain't got shit on Hood Life Chronicles. Let's be clear.
but see, your Life Chronicles, see, that's the thing. You have something to lose, you know? And do you
A
feel
lot
like
to
people,
lose.
yeah, I
That's why
mean,
I don't
it's,
fuck with people like that. I'm just being clear. But if I fuck with you, you gotta give me a whole motherfucking profile.com, honey. I'm a doing criminal and every fucking thing on your ass.
yeah, all the way down to the scalp. You know what I
I got
mean?
too much to lose. This is not. Please. But we all should be like that. Let's be clear. We all
Let's
should
be
be like
clear.
that. But I'm not gonna say when I was in my younger days I didn't. When as I aged and educated and got licensed, I got smarter and I stopped dealing with bullshit. So this shit on YouTube, I laugh at that shit because I'm already know that was a bunch of bullshit. All this shit, even with Jag and that shit. As for Jag and that boy, that man, I don't want to call him a man, a boy. He a boy to me because I'm an old bitch. But he a young boy. Do you really truly feel like he was really 100%, or you think this is fake?
Girl, I feel like they do be talking behind the screen. I do feel like that. I do feel like they needed a moment. And so I think that everybody is like trying to bite off of it and get their channels up. I mean, Kimmy is in the lead right now. And then you got Ayasha doing her thing on her channel. And then I don't think Kai has really come out. I think that it's
Kimmy,
really a,
don't even mention Kimmy because Kimmy basically threw her shit out in the grass and she got to work her shit back up. But I'm going to tell you this.
told them people to go over there and follow her channel because we
And
know hey now.
I want them to follow her, but I'm gonna tell you, she threw her own shit in the grass. She gotta work that shit back up. You already know, Tulsa, how it is.
Tell me, come on. No, we gotta have this conversation. Explain to the people because they don't know.
Because of the fact that she had a good thing going on with Jack. She sold Jack for person used her. I mean, she didn't. I'm not gonna say she used her, but it was all about content. So she helped it her, but then that person said, well, you doing too much. I don't think this was good for my channel, and I'm gonna leave you alone. So now Kimmy looking like a dumbass motherfucker. And like, okay, where I'm gonna go next? She trying to do content on her own. The reason why you can't do content on your own, Kimmy, because nobody knows you, boo. Nobody cares about you. As well, they don't care about TJ. As well, they don't care about Naisha. As well as they don't care about Guma. When it comes to Jaguar, Jaguar is a celebrity. Let's be clear. People are going in on Jaguar has her own sector. I looked at this stuff on AI. She does have a sector. This is her sector. So everything that y'all are doing is to try to get ahead of Jaguar sector. The person that is the top of Jaguar sector is motherfucking Danny Robinson. Let's be clear. Danny Robinson is the top bitch on Jaguar sector. Y'all
Let's get
can't
into
hold a candle to that bitch. Okay, let's be clear. And I don't mean to call her a bitch in a negative way. I'm calling her a bitch in a positive way because she a
Oh,
badass
she
bitch.
gets it. Oh yeah, she gets it. She knows.
She is the head of Jaguar sector. And none of y'all can match that. Y'all want to try to match it, but you can't. Okay? Y'all try to do shit to her, but you can't because guess what? She's smarter than you.
It's
And
well, I want to jump in there.
go
It's
ahead,
kind of,
Tulsa.
it's kind of like, going out, going to that expensive store and you can only see it, but you can't touch it or take it with you. You just don't got it. Let's
Well, I'm
go.
gonna tell you this. I mean, I didn't have no really issues with Danny. I mean, she has done lives on me because I was a part of the nosy old thing. But we had a discussion because I didn't want her going into me. She did into me a couple of times, but she's like, girl, I wouldn't even went got back and if you didn't fucking give a response." And I was like, "Bitch, don't go there. Let's keep it static." And you know what? She kept it real. That bitch kept it real. And I don't mean to call her bitch in a bad way. She a badass bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
Right. Hey,
But
Sonya.
then she felt a certain kind of way because I got into it with whatever the crazy ass woman, crazier than her TV. And I was like, damn, this is crazy. I don't give a fuck about this bitch really truly like that. But and so I'm not gonna talk about her. Let me tell you, and I don't care who the fuck she is. She could be a avatar for life. I don't care who she is. What I do know about her, she is a front ass bitch. If you contact her, you're like, bitch, why you going in on me? She gonna tell you, bitch, that's why I'm going in on you. And you about like, bitch, can you just like, can we like, then me and her been good. Me and her been good on that. But no, I don't. I mean, I do look at her content. I know she's the boss in the streets, but I'm like, I all this other stuff they do. I'm not trying to do that. So I gotta give her rights on that. But to see her and hear her talk about trees and the way she's talking about, I understand that, and I also respect her even more so because she really thinking like us on the cool, but she trying to
Yeah.
respect her as a friend. That's a real ass motherfucking person, and I can't
Yeah.
take that from that bitch. I can't. Now I don't mean to call her a bitch.
No, I know what
That's
you
a
mean.
bitch in a bad ass way. I can't take that from her. And when she talk about this SA with her children and stuff, it was a certain genre. It was like serious. And then after that, we got on another live and it was funny.com. I respect that to her. That means she had and basically she said I didn't like that. And you know what? I already knew she wasn't like the stuff that she said, I knew it. I knew it
Know to
dealing
be
with
true.
them.
Right.
I knew
Right.
it. And I'm like, everything she said was absolutely 100%. And so now it's like trees against her, but then she wants to get the other person in. No, I'm not gonna talk about that bitch. You don't even have a name in this shit. Man, who are you? And you want to come in with treat the fuck? Bitch, And I don't even call you a bitch because I don't think you a bitch. You a bad bitch, but you not a bad bitch fucking with that bitch. As far as you was not a bad bitch fucking with Kimmy. Let's be clear. We're really truly, if you want to ex expound on what you're doing, you need to make clear with Sean Davy Way, King Payne, and Danny Robinson. I mean, you don't even have to get along with them, but you gotta. If you keep going on with the trees, girl, nobody gives a fuck about that bitch. Nobody talking about that bitch. You got Income been dragging her for weeks. And she keep talking shit on Danny. She called Danny fucking retarded. Danny gonna drag her for another 2, 3 fucking weeks. Bitch, you if you want to get in the T sector, you with the wrong bitch. You need to get what you can get out that bitch, and you need to get with the people that is really on the tops in this shit. Am I wrong, Tulsa, or not? What do you think about this? Because you know
Listen,
people gonna be listening to us.
listen, I'm enjoying your commentary. I'm enjoying your thoughts and your opinions. And I think that you are spot on with your feelings. This is how you feel. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people that have been watching, they've been wanting to say this, but it takes someone as courageous as you to come onto the
I'm
Clean
not
Toast
courageous.
and
I'm just
definitely
speaking the
give us
real. I'm not courageous. I'm speaking the real. Because me and
you're
Sean
very
Davey ain't like that. But me and
listen.
Sean Davey, I mean, content creators
Hello,
know how you can go. But this is some extra shit. So she don't even know our sector on the cool. But I want to
but
know how you truly
stop right
feel,
there.
Tulsa.
Pause. Pause for a second. Let's be honest. You've been betrayed on these streets. Yes or no?
Yeah, I have.
You've been used on these streets. Yes or no?
Yes, I have,
But
Tulsa.
you're still thriving. You're still surviving, and you really play a big part in my life. After that situation that happened at the hotel, a year later, we were given a back to school to less fortunate or individuals or families that were in need. That really touched my heart. And I
And you
was,
played today. You played today, and it triggered me again. Honestly and truly, it really did. Every
yeah,
time I look at it, I'm clinically upset about it. And I don't know why you keep doing it, but I know you need to do it for you and for your healing. But I'm letting you know every time I'm here for you, sis. But every time you play it, it's so upsetting to hear it. And if other people on your channel, you have to explain it every time, sis. Because you
but
are gaining. You're at 3,800 subscribers.
yeah, that is
I
true.
just
And
want
that's
them to saying, but it's every time it's mentioned, it do trigger me. I'm not gonna lie. It's upsetting to me because it's unfair, but I know we did the funeral on you and that wasn't fair either. So I don't want to contribute it to you. So I just support you, my friend. But Tulsa, you're the baddest. Tulsa,
yes, ma'am.
you got 1,300 subscribers for a reason. And after we have this conversation, I'm still gonna donate to my friend. My friend knows how much I love her, but she gonna call me on her shit now. I call her on her shit, but it's
Yeah.
all in the matter of love, and that's what we are missing on YouTube on the clear. But I mean, this new stuff is up, but where we gonna go from there, Tulsa?
Well, it's always going to be up and stuck. I just want to say, like, I want to pour into you and thank you so much, like, genuinely from the bottom of my heart for supporting me unconditionally and always giving me a chance and always going through and looking at the other side or the other opponent and see what they have to say and forming your own conclusion, or gaining a
Yeah.
hypothesis, of what
Yeah.
happened. And so
Even with the stuff,
go
Tulsa,
away.
that's going on, I don't mind speaking on it. If you want to speak on it, do lives together on it, I don't mind speaking on that. I think as a parent, where I stand and where you stand, but I'm still going to support you. And when we get off this conversation, I'm going to give you another app because I support
Oh,
you.
oh, I love
So,
it. I appreciate it. You don't understand.
and
You
I
do
know
not.
you do. And you don't, but I'm going to tell you this, I watch you a lot and all those old school mixes and stuff and those music. I be sitting here. So in my life, it was like, it was this song that reminded me when my husband was like really abusing me and stuff like that. And I
Mhm.
thought it was Machiavelli, but I knew it wasn't Machiavelli. But then I was like, if anybody could give me that name, I'm gonna give you a $25 cash. Nobody did that shit. So then I called my DJ nigga, and he like, I know what the fuck you talking about. So then I found it on, I wasn't gonna let that shit go. But it was
Uh,
in the 90s, I think 98, and it was called Splackavelli. So
yeah.
Kimmy wants to sit there and say that Jag is a hoe. But let me tell you this. When you in a situation with a man, woman, or and they not pleasing you, it, just like the niggas doing they shit, bitches can do they shit, basically. So this is called Splackavelli. If you listen to the song, I put it on my community tab, then you gonna understand. This and which basically Shawnee O'Neal is being accused of that now. She wanted some good dick before she got married. Basically, that was her Splacky Valley. She wanted her last what to go with her Splacky Valley before she got married. There's nothing wrong with that.
Hmm.
What was made me mad with Kimmy is you sitting here trying to call Jag a hoe when and it's
Listen,
like being in the community is like you a hoe when we are in just like a
hood life.
woman can say no, a woman can say yes. We're in the community, and the community is promiscuous. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, who hasn't had that phase? Who hasn't?
Exactly.
I mean,
And
let's
that's
not.
why I wanted that song name, but it's called Splack. Splacky Belly by Pressure.
Really.
Splackavelli will tell you it's a man that can do you right. Hit the walls everywhere. And your man or your boyfriend ain't doing you right. And then you get back on your life. That's what I'm talking about. But Kimmy tried to make Jag look like she was a hoe.com when there's not nothing that none of us ain't done. Let's be clear.
Right. Well, let's just say this. Okay, so your ex-husband, right? So you're divorced, right? So when
I'm
you were
divorced twice.
right, so when you was divorced and wanted to separate, did you I mean, did you feel like it was wrong for you to go and talk to somebody else until everything was final? Or you feel like, let me go out here and see what's out here, and then I have choices for when that day does come and it's final?
Most of the time it was him, not me. He was being a hoe.com. Well, we was in the process of who I am, but he didn't believe in it. Apparently, I've always believed in who I am and what I do, but he wanted to get with the op and do that. So the thing about it, as you move in life, as I'm educated, I probably got 3 degrees on this situation and 2 licenses on this situation. My lifetime has to change. I cannot sit here and deal with bullshit when it was already your shit from the get go. Let's be clear. But you want to be a fucking hoe and mess with bitches that don't mount to shit when I was in the process of getting shit and now I am shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you got an opportunity but then you continue on the same way. Because let me tell you, it don't take. It took me 20 years to get a bachelor's degree, but I educate myself the whole way. And you was there until you didn't want to be there, but you still can't. Them bitches can never match up to me, and then you really got a big heart for me because I have kids for you. But that line has already been drawn in the sand with me and you. That will never happen. I prayed to God and I asked God while I was going to school, you was being a hoe. I asked God, I'm gonna give it one more time when I get my degree. And if you continue to be a hoe, then I don't want to do this. And God made it true and clear. We went through years, a whole lifetime together. I wasn't nothing. I just got out of high school when I got with him. You're the one who made a difference. I still stayed on the same page as I always have. But then when you keep doing the most, that's what it is. Let's be clear. And he won't never say shit about me or negative about me. But he was shot. His wife died. It was a lot of stuff that he didn't went through. Just dealing with life in itself. My thing is this: I've always been steadfast and on course. I try to teach my kids to do the same way. Is that it's not necessarily what they gonna do though? You see what I'm saying? You there, Tulsa?
Yeah, no, I was letting you get it all out, and I'm so proud of you. If you haven't heard that
And I'm
today,
proud of you too. I am so proud of you because you was the underdog, and look at you now.
thank you,
Look at
baby.
you now, and guess what? It's not gonna stop you. I want people not to put in, including Kimmy. Do not put energy in someone else. As Queen Tulsa and me can stand on our own, baby girl, you can stand on your own too. You don't need Jack. You don't need no ops either. But it breaks my heart the way it happened.
Hmm.
And I can't, even though she may put that in her own life, I just really feel bad about the situation, Tulsa.
Yeah,
What do you,
I feel bad that two sisters, we had to watch two sisters seem like they got along, right? And it's just like, damn, what is sisterhood? What was the point of the WCW? Like it
yeah,
it it makes me feel away because you already know how I feel about the sisterhood and how hard.
exactly.
And then you
And
got these individuals that are in sisterhood, and then they just like, do you
they do
know
this, yeah.
some of
But
the
they
crazy?
had their own ulterior motive, and I think that's quite clear. But Kimmy was the op, and that's why I said you need to try to make amends with Jaguar. Yes, I know Jaguar may be mad or whatever, but y'all had been fucking with each other for a minute, so then y'all, I feel like you should make amends on that. Get back with your sister. Don't let this person win that severed you. You have to show them y'all relationship was bigger than this because y'all been fucking with each other for a minute. However, Kimmy can't survive without Jaguar at this point. You see what I'm saying?
Let's look at it like this. We had Monique out here saying, I have an issue. I need support from my sisters and my brothers. Everybody left her ass out in the cold. Now Taraji crying. But see the sisterhood. You see what I'm saying? If you
Yeah.
had for that sister, she probably would have stood up for your ass in this moment.
But that's why I'm even more so now that Kimmy basically was used to the grass and thrown out to the shit. And then like, bitch, bring your ass back up. I feel like we as women should be bigger and better than that. Like, hey, look, Kimmy, you need to make amends with Jack. I mean, basically, Jack is this fucking celebrity. That's Let's be clear. The only reason why they want to fuck with Kimmy to get shit on Jack. And let's be clear, because this is Jack's sector.
I totally
That's
100.
really what it was all about. If you look at the whole thing, it was all about getting tea on Jake
Uh-huh.
through
Yes.
Kimmy when Kimmy didn't even have all the tea. We know more about Jake than Kimmy did. Let's be clear.
Get
But
into it.
y'all thought y'all was gonna get more on her, but
Get
then
into
when she couldn't produce it, you threw her to the motherfucking dust. So let's be real with the sister and bring her back to the fold. Jack and her, that's why I say somebody like, so you want her to go back in a toxic relationship? Well, guess what? We all toxic to a certain degree. And I got family members toxic. That don't mean I don't love them because they fucking toxic. I just know how to move with toxic ass motherfucking people. Let's be clear.
Listen, let me jump in here right quick.
Go, girl. I'm about to mute. Go ahead.
Shout out to all the nurses out there that work very hard. You're out there saving lives, making a difference in individuals' lives, perfect strangers, and you are sacrificing your time, and things like that away from your family. But it's a passion of yours, and you do it because you love it. And we just want to thank all the nurses out there and anybody else that are essential workers. We appreciate you. Whether if you're the person at the gas station, whether you're the person serving our food, we appreciate you here at the Queen Tulsa Show. And shout out to Her Life Chronicles. I mean, you've come through here and you have dropped so many gems in the chat. Shout out to our guests. We got Sonya in here. We have Marcia. We have Golden Child, our family. And then we have our royal family, Maria and Wani11. Let's get into it. Okay. And we just really, I don't know, like with everything going on, I feel like it's a betrayal between two sisters. Yeah. Who is it? Okay. Sorry about that. And to our veterans, thank you all for your service. Whether if you are in the service, you've retired, we want to thank you definitely for your service as well. And I just want to say this, like, we've touched on so many things tonight. And when we talk about sisterhood, brotherhood, I feel like sometimes we have to look within, right? And we have to take a deep breath and ask ourselves, is it worth it? Or if you're going to go live, go live on your phone and not going live, but press record, make a video and say everything that you want to say and watch it back. Is that the look that you want, want on your resume? Is that really how you really want to be perceived? Right? You have to ask yourself that. And I know that it gets difficult. However, but being a content creator, being a digital creator, you're creating your own content, whether you have help or not. Well, I'll speak on the people that don't have any help, like, creating their content and things like that. You have to set time aside because this content and these stories, 1 minute it could be a dry session, and the next thing you know, news could pick up and it's in news, and you want to catch every story and you want to report on everything. You will drain yourself out. You will drain yourself out. I know Kimmy said that she would stand up like doing 24-hour, 48-hour shifts, 36-hour shifts, on the phone, taking phone calls, booking rooms. She should have made herself a travel agency. She was working.
I
You know,
agree. you also use a lot of her money too, was not is an exception. I think, Kimmy, you just have to look at the people. Did you get my cash app, sis, that I just
Hold
sent
on, let
you
me see.
that you are well deserving of?
Oh, hold on, let me open.
But I want to work with you too. I think, Tulsa, you need to do a membership and you need to do teaching.
Oh, thank you so much.
You
Let me.
need to do teaching, Tulsa. You need to do teaching. And those people like her that was thrown to the way, we might need to do a private chat and talk and boost their esteem up.
Yeah, I really feel like we need that. We definitely need that because I don't want no sister. I mean, whether if I agree with a sister or not, I want you to win, and I want you to. I've told Kimmy before. I said you have. I told her, she's kind of out of control, you know, and she's easily ticked off. I know she wants to give people the benefit of the doubt. However, when you're on YouTube, you have a variety of people that you're going to come in contact with. Don't associate and don't build trauma bonds. And I feel like that's the road that she's on. She's building trauma bonds. She's in a space where she's feel like she's been wronged, and this is the most vulnerable time for a predator to come by and swoop her up. I think that she said that she has a therapist. I think that she needs to just talk to her therapist, come up with an action plan, and really like put out her feelings of what's going on at home. And I think that if she spent more time of what was going on at home, she could come on live and she could really enjoy the experience instead of like being on guard and oh I'm gonna block you and this that and the third because we don't know when her blocking and banning spells was the cause of maybe her and her husband had just gotten into an argument and she got to come on YouTube and get blow off her steam here because this is the thing. She went up against so many supporters of Jag. Let's be real, let's be clear, let's be honest. And she's not getting it. She's only getting that support because of Jag. If she wasn't running around saying that this is my sister and this, that, and the third, she wouldn't have excelled to where she is today. I think if she would have taken the authentic role like myself, you grow. You may not grow as fast as the others. And guess what? Slow wins the race. I'm good with that. I said I didn't want the overnight success. I said that. I confessed that out my mouth. I said I wanted to learn the struggles, the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, the good, the bad, the middle, the in between. I wanted to experience that so then I can have a better appreciation of what I've been given. Some people, they just live in the moment. 111 says, if you've been here for a few or just slid through, please like, share, like this video. Thanks in advance, Royals. Yes, we are the Royal Butterflies over here. We started off as caterpillars. We were crawling and trying to find our way. Now we have gained our wings, and we sit in our butterfly wings, okay? And we're soaring. Absolutely. I see that you all have been really taking a poll. Is Queen Tulsa growing? 55% says yes. 35% says no. 0% says of course. 10% says as she should, honey. And shout out to our royal members up in the building. We have Wani One up in here. We have Maria up in here. We have Hood Life up in here. Hood Life, what happened? Oh, let me drop the link. We've got the Golden Child up in here, frying chicken and things like that. So you guys, listen here. I don't know if the Golden Child cook enough for everybody, but it might be enough for one. Everybody get one and a few fries, okay? And get you a piece of hot sauce. And we're going to bless it and we're going to eat it, okay? The Golden Child says, click like, share, subscribe, and Cash App Queen Tulsa. $ beautiful 070707. And there is the StreamYard link. Let me see if I can pin that. Let's see if I can pin the StreamYard link. Okay, so I pinned the StreamYard link. That way, we won't have any issues. Okay, here is her
Girl,
life.
what happened?
I don't know, honey. You dropped like a fly, honey.
No, I was on your comments. I'm like, what happened to Toast? And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm going back in.
What I do?
I don't know. I was like, I don't know. I guess I got booted out the live. And so I was like, I was talking to your subscribers, like, I'm going back in. I'm about to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was somebody sitting here trying to do some shit, but I guess that wasn't what it is. But girl, I've been sitting here wondering, like, what the hell happened?
Shit, we in here chilling. We just been laid back on this late. You know what? I love these chats and these talks whenever we get on the panel. It's engaging. You feed off me, I feed off you. It's I love when you come by here. And that's whether
Hey,
you have
I don't know. You just don't know. I even saw the damn dog when the dog got stuck. Girl, I was no. The dog keep coming back. He's fucking up his own face to get a piece of your dog. I'm like, oh my god, this is just too damn much.
listen, I told one of my good friends today, I said, Bambi gets it from her mom. That's how, I mean, my husband, he kept coming back and child, we met in March and was married by September, honey. Talk about how quick it was.
Yeah, and didn't he just go out of town, whatever? But I'm like, you kissed him goodbye. I'm like, then he was back here. I was like, didn't you just kiss him goodbye and he already back? Girl.
Right. And I kept trying to lead him on out. Waiting one says, we need to know his name because he's tripping for real, for real. I'm going to go down there. I know where he stays at. So I'm going to go down there tomorrow. And I'm just
going to don't stay with you?
Huh?
Your hubby don't stay with you?
The hubby?
I thought it was your husband.
Oh, no. I thought we were talking about the dog.
Oh, I was talking about so.
Oh, say it one more time. I didn't hear you.
I thought your husband had went out of town, so.
Oh,
and then he came back like not that long after. Then you kiss him goodbye, and then he was like the next day he was back.
We was out of town together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, child. I'm not going nowhere without my king, honey. Oh, that was our when we went out there to see Danny, and they had made us put our phones in that thing, and we had our phone on us, but we couldn't we couldn't have our phones active until everything was over, and then security came around with that lock thing, and he unlocked that pouch, and then we put our phone out.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this about Danny and Incoming. So I only got a beef with Incoming because I was like, I saw her, I liked that vibe with her, and then Tree came in there, and she just did the most. And I was like, look, Incoming, I wasn't trying to do this shit on your channel, but Tree was doing too much, and I just got the fuck off of there. I was like, I'm not going back over there no more. But nah, they didn't feel down. Now, as for Danny,
hold on, baby. Hold on 1 second. Everybody, y'all get ready because the Golden Child is about to make y'all plate. If y'all want some chicken wings and a few fries,
But I'm gonna
Long,
tell you this: I have got appreciation on both of them. When I
yeah,
wasn't either one of their subscribers, now I'm both their subscribers, and I've gotten appreciation on their content. You see what I'm saying?
yes.
Now, Teresa's trying to get with somebody else from another sector to come in over here. But really, truly, that's why I don't speak on her and don't say her name, because who are you at this point? And you clearly said that you basically created narrative. So basically, I don't know how y'all look at it. That means you're playing in our fucking face. And I don't appreciate that. I don't get down with that shit. And I will never get down with this shit. So basically, you think I'm retarded and you smart. Bitch, I'm the bitch. I'm the bitch with the bachelor's degree. What the fuck? Do you have that? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I will never say your name. I will not talk about nothing for you or on you, because I don't give a fuck about you. Who are you? I'm the bitch. I'm the boss bitch.
Period. Miss
Period.
Boss, get into it. And see,
Mm.
that's well, you know what? This is the thing. When you know who didn't do the work for themselves, right? We're not gonna
Mm-hmm.
say that all of our parents was perfect growing up. It's how you can be better than what you were brought up under. You know what I'm saying? And we all have choices. You know, we all have,
Mm-hmm.
and people choose to make their lives a living hell on their own. They don't need no help doing.
Mm-hmm.
They need no help doing it. So stand
Exactly.
and watch the show. You
And
know,
like them people on the streets that sitting here standing, man, I see a lot of stuff in the hood. But yeah, the people on the streets that look like, oh, can I get a 50 cent? Then you go in their house and it's like a fucking ghost. What the fuck I got myself? The what? Yeah. Yeah. Hood been and
what?
done that, been there, been all in
Let,
that. I'm from the motherfucking hood. The fuck? Y'all
mhm.
can't say y'all from the hood. And there's nothing wrong with being from the hood. Somebody said, well, hood
It's
is
not where you
black.
live, it's how you live.
They
It ain't where
said,
you
oh, they said something I said. They said, that's black. I said, nah, that ain't black. Hood is hood. White people, Mexicans, everybody accepted in the hood. Let's be clear.
that
Everybody accepted in the motherfucking hood. Nobody look at each other like that in the hood. That means you look at people like that in the hood, because we don't look at people like that. We all good. If
right.
I say a nigga, I'm talking about a nigga, a dude. I ain't talking about no black dude. I'm talking about black, white. Because I didn't fuck them out too. Let's be clear.
Yes.
They ain't that much different.
Really
But my
ain't.
thing is this: Kimmy wanted to make Jag look like a hoe. There's nothing being a liberated black woman that want to fuck. What's wrong with that?
Listen, listen, that is her, that's her hot pocket. If she
If
wants
you
to,
want to be not satisfied, that don't mean I want to live like that.
right, but if she wants to give up her hot pocket, let her do it. It's hers.
It's
You know,
hers, yeah. But my thing with her, she's trying to make it look like she's a Mother Teresa. But really, truly, that's not really how life is. Come on, let's be clear.
let's
And
be
if that
clear.
was the reason, you wouldn't be talking to an 18-year-old child who sounds like he's 25. I would know from conversation with this
Listen,
motherfucker that he was 18
I'm
years old.
hello.
You cannot fuck with me and I'm 45 years old. She older than me.
She
I would
way
never
older.
fuck with nobody like that, because I already know your conversation. You young. You talk like my motherfucking kids.
Right.
You don't talk on my level. I can't fuck with you. But I'm not shading her, but she shouldn't be shading him on that shit when you older than him. Let's be clear.
Who listen, who was supposed to know right from wrong? Who's been
That
here
her,
before?
but when she in a situation and she cannot get her needs met or whatever, she said it.
But
I
listen,
can understand,
I
but and
think
she weak. But I would have had to do a little bit more words, questions. I would have to see what motherfucker, send me your motherfucking ID, bitch.
She did. He did. He did. In her
And he
life.
gave her a fake ID.
No, he sent her his real ID. And listen, Kimmy must be talking about me. She must be
I
watching
think
this
she
live.
already knew, and she kept talking until she was found out. That's how I feel.
Uh-huh.
Am I wrong
Listen,
or not?
listen, I think that we giving her too much slack because if this was a man talking to a girl, baby, the streets would be lit. Why aren't the streets lit with content? This
She
woman is
knew.
over here
I feel like
praying.
she knew his age, or she knew he was young.
Women, no. We listen, we didn't communicate it with guys. We know how guys communicate with us. We know if a dude is on our level. We know
At
by
every
communicating
age level. Let's be clear,
at
honey.
every age level.
Y'all think I'm some fat? I can't get a nigga. Girl, please.
Girl,
They
please
line
listen
the
here.
fuck up. I just
Fuck
don't want to
around.
fuck with any nigga because I have too much to fucking lose.
Well, you keep fucking around sending me cash out. I'm gonna bring you some dick to Texas. Hello.
The fuck? Man,
What's
I
love?
had a dream about your ass also. I'm like, oh hell no. That was a nightmare. Mm-mm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-mm. You are trans and you are with women, but yeah, I had a dream one time about me and you. It was a nightmare. I'm like, oh hell no.
Oh, girl,
Honey, my nigga had to come in and give me some fucking dick. The fuck? Oh hell no. I'm not
baby.
listening with no trans. And you trying on oh no, you don't want none of this.
Yes.
I got kryptonite over here, Tulsa. You don't want none of this over here.
Oh, listen
It's
here.
kryptonite over here, boo. Cause it don't pop. It pop like popcorn when the food in the microwave is at the last minute. The last few seconds is kryptonite. It be like pop, pop. Oh, Tulsa, you don't want none of this. But yeah, I had a nightmare about that shit. It's funny you said that. I said, oh hell no.
I mean, we're gonna have to talk about here, child. You got to have me put all my business out there.
I mean, we do have to talk, but I was like, oh
I
no,
do want
that
to
was a nightmare. Cause we always it's good though. It's like you my friend, like you my bestie though. But I don't want to fuck my bestie out. That's my bestie though. But you is trans, so but you like me, you don't like women, so that's not even an option, in my opinion.
What I like, you don't know what I like, honey. You don't know what I like.
We're gonna avoid this conversation. You're gonna have everybody on YouTube talking about girl. Stop.
All right.
Toast is sitting here playing with y'all. Stop playing, Toast.
All right. Let's get into it.
Like I'm like, that's why Hood Life Chronicles be sitting here all this money. Toast, stop.
After dark.
It's not even about that. It's about your genuine content. Stop. But she is 8 hours from me, so I will do I always told her I was gonna pop up. I got family in Oklahoma.
Listen, I think that we should
do it. When I go to Oklahoma to see my family, I'll be like, Tulsa, where you at? Where your ass is? We're gonna do a pop-up.
Period.
It's gonna be a pop-up. Like we
Oh, you know what's gonna be so cool? Do you be going to concerts? One year we need to schedule a concert where we go and the supporters, we all can like go to a concert together or something like that. I don't know, something fun. But I know when I do the meet and greet, I don't know what happened with Hoodie's phone. But when I do the meet and greet, I'm gonna definitely do it here in Tulsa.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
I'm gonna peep up on you, Salsa. I'll be like, I'm in Oklahoma. Where your ass at, bitch? Where you at?
Listen, you gotta give me a heads up, child. You know, girl.
You know, it don't take 8 hours for me to get to Oklahoma. You know that?
Period. Yeah.
So
yeah,
I have a sister there, and I still have nieces and nephews there. And so I'm about to creep up. I'm about to take a spring vacation. I'm about to go in one in March, really. And I might end up in Oklahoma.
Oh no, we need to converse behind the scenes because I have somewhere. I
Okay,
we need.
we're gonna have to converse though.
Yeah,
But it's gonna be all good though. I mean, um we're gonna convert. We need to converse behind the scenes, because I do have people over there. I had two sisters over there. One of them, it's just been a year in January. I think on the 25th she died. She was in a
yeah.
nursing home for 15 years. I have nieces and nephews over there. I also have another sister that's over there, and she's a nurse. And so the last time I was in Oklahoma is when my nephew died, and it was a public thing. I told you that, right?
Uh-huh.
So I don't think we ever did a video on that. It probably could be, and it really should be a lifetime story, but I just don't know how to move with that, or even for my sister. But I think she would be okay with it. But it basically is like a lifetime story thing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we're gonna talk about that on the back end, okay?
Yes.
But anyway, you got your cash out, but
I did. Thank you so much. Listen here. You are the sponsor for tonight's show, baby. I'm gonna be listen here. Y'all better check that community wall because now I have to post Hood Life. I'll put your channel in the chat.
Hood Life Chronicles, just do the Hood Life Chronicles one, girl. I'm good.
Yes,
But
no,
I also want to show this person because she had made a comment. I don't know if it was about me, but this person made like, "Oh, I see how it is in the T sector. You blacked out because they don't want to talk about you, bitch. I'm blacked out because I don't come on the motherfucking sector. Let's be clear. I'm the
very.
guessiest bitch, and yes, I don't have much to fucking lose, bitch, because I already got my shit established. But I'm gonna tell you this: I don't even come on here like that. But I can if I want to. But I don't give a fuck about you, what you doing, or who you doing it with. I think you making bad motherfucking moves as you made with Kimmy, and Trees ain't that much better because I know that bitch too. If she want a real bitch, then you need to get with the bitch I'm talking to, Queen Tulsa.
That part. That particular
Because she
part.
the realest and she will be the loyalties. Trees will sit here and play in your motherfucking face. Let's be clear. Trees done said a lot of shit about you. A lot that you don't even know. And you sitting here playing in this bitch face. But guess what? Her op gonna bring it up because it's already recorded. Bitch. Let's be clear.
Let's be clear.
Already recorded, and her op and your op gonna bring it back in the face because this shit was already said and done. She tried to clean the shit up, but you still sitting here on okie doke shit. Okay, well do that. Do that.
What type of shit she sitting on?
You is at the wrong person. You should be getting with Danny, at least King Pain. King Pain will be more tolerable to you, but he will be supportive of you. But it's just like you guys to drop some dimes, he just like he got drop dimes, you got drop dimes too. And Sean Davy Way, he would be tolerable to you, but I don't think she understands. Tulsa, do you?
I really don't think that she understands, and that's what I was trying to tell her. You're getting all this traffic. I mean, she was very, um, oh my gosh, she was very overly confident. She was very big headed. When I come over there, she says, I have 400 and something people. Oh, 502, 500 plus people over here. I'm not missing out on nothing. And like I told her, yeah, that's for now. But can you keep that going? Can you keep it going?
It seemed like she would do better making her own sector or going to the opposite sector.
Mm-hmm.
But you coming into a sector that's already established, and the people that runs the sector, and I'm not saying they run it, but the ones that sit here doing the numbers and stuff is already established.
Mhm.
And you sometimes you attack the lowly pole, but then you want to attack those bigger ones, aka because of the tree and the bush in the woods. But she is being blackballed at this point, and I don't think, in my opinion, that's a good place to move, to go with somebody that's already being blackballed in the sector of YouTube, on the people that is sitting here got the bigger numbers on the sector. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
So
think that
basically, what I'm saying is you're going to the ops because she fucked up and she didn't fuck with the bigger ops. But then
mhm,
you want to sit here and get into the sector, but based upon her shit, which
mhm,
means just like you turned on Kimmy, you gonna turn on her too. Let's be clear.
mhm.
Because she
Yes.
was on the opposite end of the spectrum.
Yes.
Those people, Danny, Sean David Way, Official King Payne, they are the higher part of the sector. They are the kings and queens in the sector. The people that she said was, I don't even know them people.
Right. I mean,
But
her numbers is nowhere near theirs, and she has nowhere near their subscriber count.
I mean, let's be clear. Incoming Dragon Trees has been Dragon Trees for weeks. Incoming numbers are good and they're going up. Okay.
Hmm. But
So
let's think about all those people that was over there supporting her as she was
they
dragging.
always though, but now they have turned their back on her because of her own behavior. But it's the really the main people she fuck with. It's not clearly Sean Day Way, but because he ain't spoke out and said that. He said it, but he said indirectly. But it's King Payne. Now it's Danny. That's enough in itself.
Okay, so let me ask you this: do you feel like it was okay for Kimmy to pretend to the audience and to everybody that she was doing this from the bottom of her heart? This was her sister. She was going to protect her.
Because
Like,
she was doing what? My alarm came on. What you said she was doing what?
that she wanted to protect Jag.
I feel like, and this is in my opinion only, y'all. I feel like Kimmy only fucked with Jag for an opportunity. And when she thought it was a better opportunity, she left Jag in the dust and talked to her about like she was shit. When Jag is actually the person of the sector. See, and that's what people don't understand. These people, these ops are trying to get into Jag sector because they see Jag got views. So they thought they can get information from Kimmy through Jag. Now they didn't sit here and they want to talk to DJ Genesis. You're not going to get no information more than what's already on Jag because Jag is a bold ass bitch on her shit. Let's be clear.
Let's
And
be
and
very
then
clear.
and then like you, I mean, it's all out there. So really, there's not really nothing for you to get. If you want to be in her sector, you're gonna have to roll with her, and that's just what the fuck it is. You're not gonna control Jag sector, but in the black,
Remember who the fucking star is. Jag is the star. Stop
exactly,
trying to
he's a
hold
celebrity.
in
None of
and
y'all
take that
get none.
moment.
I don't think they understand it. They think they get into it, Jag. It don't care what y'all get on Jag. Jag is the motherfucking celebrity.
She's a
The numbers
celebrity.
that brings what everybody put in their title, Jaguar Wright name is in everybody's. If you want some fucking views, you put Jaguar Wright name in there.
There we go.
And she has her own fucking sector. So to try to take, to try to diminish her, take that, we already know what the fuck she about. We already see what the fuck she do. She a bold ass bitch. Let's be clear. And that's why she has the respect in her sector, because you
And
really
she's
truly can't
smart.
bring her down. You
Let's
think you
not forget.
can, but you can't. It end up being the same thing as with Goomba, as with Nikki. They
Right,
ain't even
right.
oblivious. Uh, so with TJ, when she stopped talking about her, she gonna be a nothing. And so is Kimmy and anybody that fucks with her, because she is a celebrity. So if you want to be in her sector, you got to fuck with her. My thing is this person, Jack has talked shit about them. And she has said, I'm not gonna talk shit about her. Woo woo. Because guess what? It's her fucking sector. But then you still want to get with the opposite stuff like Trees and shit. That don't fucking matter. Trees is being blackballed right now by the people in her sector that don't even have nothing to do with Jaguar, behind what the fuck she has done with Danny and others. King Payne that are in big in the sector. So you're not really moving smart. Then she just you up with DJ Genesis. Nobody gives a fuck what that bitch got to say. We didn't already heard what the fuck she got to say. She don't have nothing to say that we don't already know. Just like she told Kimmy, you ain't got no new content. So do DJ Genesis and Trees knew that shit. But she's sitting here sucking you.com for cash apps, bitch. Let's be clear. Let's be clear.
Let's be clear. I mean, you said a whole mouthful right there. I
Man, I
mean,
ain't give a fuck or nothing about nobody. Just like they don't. The fuck?
get into
Ain't
it.
nobody paying my motherfucking YouTube check. Matter of fact, I ain't got no YouTube checks in probably about a year. I don't give a fuck, but I'm still monetized.
Get
The
into
reason
it.
why I don't come on here is because I have a fucking real fucking job that pay good fucking money. I
Get
got a
in.
lot of entities that pay fucking money. I come on here just to speak on shit and I get the fuck off of here. I don't give a fuck about this motherfucking channel. You can say whatever the fuck you want about me. Oh, the person that's blackballed don't speak. I don't. Yes, I'm blackballed and I don't fucking speak. I speak when I fucking want to speak, and that's what the fuck it is. But please know, them same people that been rocking with me is still rocking with me. Because my channel ain't going down, it's going up.
Yeah.
Period. Period. But I'm gonna tell you this: I already knew Kimmy was a dumb dud. It didn't take me 3-4 days. I already knew that. I didn't fuck with her. I would never fuck with Kimmy like that. The fuck? That's all reaching. But what they reaching for, from what I understand and what I hear, is Jack. Y'all want some information on Jack? Y'all just, cause Jack is the queen of this motherfucking sector. It's her sector. Let's be clear. But it's all about getting information on Jack. Y'all can't say shit about Jack because Jack put all her motherfucking business on the fucking internet. The fuck? But yeah, if you want to fucking rock with Jack, you gotta be in the kitchen with fucking Jack. Let's be clear. If you want some clicks and views. Am I wrong? Am I right, Tulsa?
Listen, baby, you are so right. Listen here, you ain't told no lie. You keeping it a funky
You
100.
can't go around that bitch. You can't go around her in her motherfucking shit. It's her fucking sector. Trying to find people. That's what it was all about. Trying to find people to get sent on Jack. Jack a bold bitch. Jack shit all over the motherfucking internet. Ain't nobody gives a fuck about that. The way the industry is all over the internet. The fuck? But now that the industry being sold out, really truly, you should be on Jack's side. To get the information on the people like Jay-Z and all that other kind of shit. That's where y'all need to be. Not sitting here talking on her, because guess what? I done seen multiple people that has millions of subscribers talking about Jag and what the fuck she said 10 years ago or 5 years ago or 3 years ago. That's where y'all fucking wrong. Y'all should be trying to get the information she with the bigger celebrity, not this YouTube shit. Y'all want money, y'all want numbers. That she know celebrity shit. She done talked about a lot of nigga shit that has made clear. If you look at some of these celebrity sites, y'all so hold in to this motherfucking sector. Go look at the other people that's sitting here talking about her. Showing shit that she done talked about 5 years, 10 years, 2 years. And they still bring that, and big channels bringing this shit up on what's been said about Diddy, Jay-Z, etc. That's what y'all need to get in. Not this YouTube bullshit. That's not shit. She got so much behind, but you gotta pay her. The fuck? You ain't gonna get it for free. They didn't get it for free, and they didn't even get all of it. Let's be clear. Talk.
Yes, baby.
What's your take on this, boo?
You know what? My thing is, you just got to be careful who you really trust for real. I mean, this is a lot to just take in. I mean, like I said, I thought that this was a sisterhood, and now it's just become a shit show. And
Exactly. Exactly. And that's my really upsetting thing about this with her, with Kimmy, is Kimmy, she thought this situation was bigger than Jaguar right there, was right there in her fucking presence. You probably need a little education how to situate the stuff, but the goal was to get you fucking down, bitch. It was to get you fucking down. And they did that. And then they thought they used you for shit. Was known. When this bitch was so bold, we pretty much already knew the shit. That wasn't really. See, the reason why we knew your shit wasn't new shit, and the reason why they didn't know your shit wasn't new shit, because she always on live talking her shit. Let's be clear.
yeah, anything you want to find out about her, go online and just look up her videos. She'll tell you whatever it is that you want to know.
And you can talk to the bitch, and she'll tell you the fucking real. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that was a bad hookup. But then they link up, mad bitches link up with other people when that shit look like it didn't just make Kimmy look bad, it made them look bad too. Let's be clear.
Mhm.
But then you're moving with the wrong bitch though. You're moving with trees.
But you didn't set up here and talked about this woman and how she neglected her daughter, and the situation that her daughter was in. Like I that just didn't.
Me?
I was.
Oh, who you talking about, girl? You gotta make it clear.
I'm talking about trees. I'm talking about
Who
Kimmy.
talking about the person?
Kimmy then partnered up with trees.
Um,
How do you
but then
partner?
trees turned her back on her.
Really, that took no time.
All
That's
of them turned their back on each other because it wasn't just that. You see what I'm saying? It was somebody else too. But basically, nobody's better than the other. So they think it's all a money game or whatever, and they think they can get clout on stuff. So I'm not gonna say these people names because they don't deserve the clout.
oh, honey.
And they
Hold on
can
one.
say whatever the fuck they want to say, but the bottom line is the people that runs the sector still runs the motherfucking sector, and Trees is not part of it. Trees is being blackballed. Incoming has been dragging Trees for fucking weeks. Trees ain't never been that hard like that bitch is. Incoming is. I don't want to call her bitch. Incoming is. Same thing with Danny. And they playing like they just teetering on the whole. They just trying to get her to fuck stop talking about them. But basically, they know a lot more on her. So then Tree is trying to do her own shit and getting with somebody that really truly don't understand the whole situation because she ain't been a part of this shit that we've been going through for 2, 3 years. But now she getting caught up on some shit too. And then it makes her look a little kind of too. So if you're gonna come in this sector, then you need to come in on your own. You see what I'm saying? Don't come in right on trees, because now trees is being blackballed at this point.
That was the
The
wrong.
re-
Like you said, that was the wrong move. But see, they're out here playing checkers while we're playing chess. Get into
but
that.
this, but another thing that you do is wrong is you sit here and you tell people, and you put statements that say you playing in a motherfucking face.
Mm-hmm.
That is so disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather you play in my face and not tell me than sit here and sit and give me a whole community tab saying you fucking playing in my motherfucking face. It am I feeling wrong about that or not? I mean, how do you feel about that, Tulsa?
I mean, I feel like it is what it is. Like, if you was here for all the wrong reasons, there's no reason for you to go on your community wall and continue to drag it out. If we're not friends,
Exactly.
I mean, I
And say, oh, A, B, C, D, G, it happened, and I made my own storyline. Well, then that means you playing in our motherfucking face, and we not that fucking. So you really think we some idiots.com on the on the black sector?
that part.
The
But look,
fuck?
men, you
The
have
fuck?
men, you have
You
gotten
just disrespected the black sector putting that shit on your motherfucking community tab. Let's be clear.
Let's be clear. But
You
let's be
just disrespected us, saying I'm playing in your motherfucking man. If you gonna play in my motherfucking face, don't fucking tell me. Please don't fucking tell me. Just play in my motherfucking place and play the game.
yeah.
Let's be clear. Don't fucking sit here and do a YouTube damn community tab and say, hey, look, I'm playing in your face, bitch. The fuck?
Right.
Girl.
It's childish. It's very much so childish. For real, for real. It's very childish. And it's childlike
It
behavior.
show you that. It show you that, because who do that kind of shit? Who do that? You gonna sit
Well,
here and tell bitches that you playing in their motherfucking face? I mean, did I read that wrong?
I mean, I know when I was sexually frustrated, I didn't go to this extreme. What about you when it was,
I don't
you know,
think it's sexually frustration. She
what you think?
basically said, I played in your fucking face. Like, come on now. She played in your face. This is it. This is what. But then again, this is it. Like, okay. Like, you played in our face. That's not what I'm giving with that. No, I'm not. So
Well, I'm
I
trying
see, just because I see stuff and I don't say it, that don't mean I don't know what the fuck going on. But when you sit here saying, basically, we don't know what we see, then you playing in my motherfucking face. And I got a problem with this shit. But what you saying, Tulsa, what you want to ask me?
Oh, child, I was about to say I want to get played in, so I was gonna call it an evening, child. Um, let the people know one more again where they can follow you and any other
You can
social.
find me on Hood Life Chronicles on YouTube. And I also have an Instagram, which is Hood Life Chronicles. So if you want to hit me up on messages, you want to give me content, or if there's something you want me to talk about, address, or look at, please hit me on Instagram, and I will do a live, and I might get with my friend Tulsa if she's willing to come and be my quarterback. But I want to shout out Queen Tulsa. She is one of the baddest people in the sector, and I want to give her homage because she has come a long way to being buried. And honey, she done raised up child. She done raised up child to 3,800 subscribers. Tulsa.
Absolutely. So look, I was over here doing my due diligence and putting your link in the chat. You all please. Oh, we have 181 says yes. Number 31 likes. Thank you, and let's keep the numbers going up. Thank
Thank
you
you.
to our
Thank you.
panel. She says thank you to our panelists, Hood Life Chronicles, and then Hood Life.
Oh, thank you.
Here. I mean,
All right, Tulsa.
he
Love
said
you, boo.
you got me. tangled up over here. I don't know if it's a drink or what. So when he says yes, Royals. No, hold on. I'm. Wait a minute.
Me
Yes,
and
right.
Tulsa be cloudy, y'all. Don't pay us no mind.
Right. Thank you. Let's keep the numbers going up, and thank you to our panelists who Life
Oh,
Chronicles.
thank y'all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tulsa, we're gonna have to do a game show together.
Yes, I think that that would be so much fun. You already know. Just hit me up in the DM. I'm gonna
We're
log
gonna
on.
do it together with my channel and your channel. We're gonna do it together. We're gonna
Yeah,
plan it. Okay.
you know that we can stream it from both channels.
Yes, yes. I'm excited about it. I can't wait.
Listen, so what you do is when you get off, come back on. I mean, like if you just want to like make content, come back on and stream this live. Like you good on it.
You so
Just
tough, you're not gonna strike my ass.
no. Why would I do that? No. Listen here.
I know, Tulsa. I never thought you would, but I don't usually use people streams. And I
Oh,
know people get buku money, but I don't use their streams because people say that you can use our streams. And I'm not talking about Tulsa, but there was certain person that said, "Oh, I
uh-huh.
struck Miss Joan uncut using that same live." I would never use none of her shit. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. I wouldn't use nobody's shit I don't know and trust.
Look,
So
we
I
gotta
don't
make it
use
fun.
people commentary. I just talk my own shit because I can reference it and you go look shit up yourself. But I'm such the baddest bitch. I can talk my own shit and you gonna go look it up and be like, what the fuck Hood Life Chronicles talking about? That's the shit I do. Now I probably would be bigger or better if I would use people content, but I'm not willing to lose my fucking channel that I've worked very hard for 2-3 years. I'm just not willing to do that unless I know everything. I'm get a specialist to say, okay, this is what you do, like Danny motherfucking Robinson.
Period.
Okay,
She's definitely the GOAT. Check this out. Maria
she
says,
the motherfucking
ooh,
goat. We use people content not getting fucking straight because she didn't got it all fucking worked out. Let's be clear.
Maria says, ooh, a game show. That would be cool. I'm definitely down. So Maria, you stick around for
Oh, we
that.
have Toast. You gotta tell them we have the funnest game shows.
Oh yes.
And like we have like 10 to 15 prizes, and it's at least probably $20, at
Uh-huh.
least 15 to
And
twenty
then like
dollars.
I can and then whatever, I contribute
And you
to.
get paid immediately. And we
Yeah.
do it like 2 or 3 times a year. Like it's not, we give back to our subscribers. And
Hmm.
Tulsa will tell you that. Right, Tulsa? You know that about me.
Absolutely. Look, I gotta put you on to this soap line. As a matter of fact, let
Text
me
me. We're gonna IM each other. But anyway, let me let you get off the live, in your live or whatever. But just like they can link up, guess what? We linking up too, which me and Tulsa always been a link.
period.
We
And listen,
never have fell out like that.
no matter who tries to come in between it, like
We
we're
are
just
really truly a sisterhood, and then we like bold bitches. Like if we have issues, we'll sit here and hash it out in front of y'all. Y'all be like, "Damn, these bitches crazy.com," and then we come back and be kissing each other ass and be like, "I
love you too. I love you.
love you." All right, I'm out of here, Tulsa. Thank
Okay.
you so much.
You are so welcome, baby. Come by anytime.
All right. Thank y'all. Have a good night. Bye.
Right. Now you guys make sure you get on Royals, get on over. Let's support our sister Life Chronicles. She has a channel. There's her link right there. And we like to make things fun over here. We want to definitely give you the tea. We want to be on that BS sometimes. And then sometimes we just want to just actually really have a good time because that's what we're here for. I'm just so honored and grateful that everybody had come out tonight, was able to hear what we had to say. The fellowship was amazing, and the show definitely continued on, you know? Shout out to Maria. Maria is up in here. And listen, you all, I have, you know, I've been a grown woman tonight on these adult beverages, so y'all have to excuse me. And listen, time flies when you're having a good time. We've been here for like 2 hours and 10 minutes, and so I'm just over here like with so much laughter, and then having our co-host, which was tonight, and actually Hood Life is our channel sponsor, so we will be promoting her channel this week on our shows. Any shows that we have, I'm definitely going to bring her link up and let's help her out. It's a community. Oh, okay. Wani says, please. And Wani, thank you so much, my brother, for not charging it to my heart into my head. I've been up and down. Maria says, I subscribe. Thank you so much. She's gonna really appreciate that. And listen, we did a one thing that I appreciate about her, and I said this earlier while she was here, was 1 year after that incident, attack, hate crime that happened August 13th of 2022 of 2023 on that same date, and there's 13 people in here, check that. On August the 13th of 2023, Hood Life asked me if I wanted to be a part of the back to school uh, drive or giveaway because I think we did it the year prior. I'm not really sure, but this year we did it. I think this was my first time, but it meant a lot because I didn't have to think about what was going on currently in my life. I didn't have to think about that flashback, and it's hard to fight those. But she stepped up as a sister and we did something for the community. It was just such an amazing gesture to be given back. That's just, oh my goodness. That was an amazing thing. And I don't think that I could ever repay her. 111 says, thank you, Hood Life Chronicles, so much for gracing the Royals. And Maria said that she subscribed. So you have a subscribe, Hood Life. Yes, we did. And it was so fun. I'm telling you. And then even the games that we were playing, those were fun. That's the type of energy that we be on. It was a pleasure and fun, yes. And guess what? We're gonna have many more memories. And to find somebody in the creator sphere that are interested, you guys have common interests. It's rare, but it's possible. Thank you, Maria. Maria, she says, thank you for subscribing. Oh, Wani11 says he subscribed. Yes. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Period. So listen, I love you all so much. I'm gonna hop up off of here because King Tulsa is definitely waiting on the queen. Okay, until next time, DJs take us out. Oh, and to those that supported the support, it means a lot. You guys don't know how much and how far your donations go. Fan funding is very important. It keeps the show rolling and it keeps the lights on. So we really thank you so much. If you sowed a seed tonight, we just ask God that He would return it and bless you abundantly. And actually, before we take it up out of here, I think that this was a great night. And not even that I think, I know that this was a great night. And I pray that you all got something from it. And we're going to go out on our daily devotional. So, our daily devotional, okay. Let's see. Did we get somebody to type? Okay, we got some more comments. Yes, ma'am. Maria threw up the hearts. Wayne threw up his butterflies. Queen Tulsa, and you are wonderful. Thank you. I love you in Jesus' name. Yes, this is what sisters are for. So, our daily devotional. The Professor Julio Escudero based a permanent research facility on King George Island, Antarctica, and the photo is by Charles F. Stanley. Molded by the Master, you have been perfectly designed to accomplish the work God has planned for you. January 27th, 2024. Jeremiah 18, 1 through 6. If you have ever watched a potter work, as Jeremiah did in today's passage, you know the wonder of seeing a vessel take shape from a lump of clay. It was an object lesson for the prophet. God was teaching that the nation of Israel needed to be shaped by his hand. In fact, we are vessels, we all are vessels designed and molded by the master potter. In the studio, when clay is placed on the wheel, the potter already has a specific design in mind for it. The same is true for of us. The Lord has determined how he plans to work in our life and what part we are to play in building his kingdom. Each believer is shaped differently to worship and honor God, but regardless of how he made us, we all bear our potter's unmistakable imprint. Too often we look around at the talents and abilities of others and wish to be more like someone else. But we have been perfectly designed for God's purposes, and He makes no mistakes. Know this: the Master is pleased with who you are, for you are awesomely and wonderfully made. Psalm 139:14. Take a moment and ask God to let his truth sink in to your heart and mind today. Baby, when I tell you that was a message, when I tell you that was a message, and God don't care who you are, where you come from, God made no mistake. We are all designed by him. And on that note, let's go ahead and oh, kick some evening vibes. I'll play the outro of the music, the background music. Yes. Let's get into it. Yes. Listen, it was right on right when we got it. Hey, no problem. And shout out to our Royals, our Royal Air staff, supporters. You know who you are. Thank you all for not parking on the lawn and parking on the concrete. Okay.